How's it going, guys? It is Patrick here, bringing you a video on the Town Hall 11 update. I know update is old news and all your favourite YouTubers have covered it to no end, but sometimes it does take at least a week just playing around for new units, for new attacks, seeing how the Grand Warden performs and stuff like that to be able to provide any vaguely sensible commentary. So what I'm going to do for you guys is talk about our experience of Town Hall 11 of the latest update so far, and I'll run some footage in the background so you can kind of see what is, see a few attacks and get a sense for how this Eagle thing and Grand Warden and all that shebang performs. I'll split it up first into the three main war Town Hall levels. So I'll go Town Hall 9, Town Hall 10, Town Hall 11. And that way it's a bit in it for everybody, I suppose. Town Hall 9, it's kind of where I'm at the moment, and it's what I'm going to have the biggest opinion on. I mean, when this update was coming out, all the top YouTubers and war clans were screaming, it's the end of Town Hall 9, Town Hall 9's not going to be the sweet spot for balance in the game that it used to be, and all the top guys are going to move off to Town Hall 10. And that was pretty much right. I mean, it looks like it's what's happening. If you look at Reddit Troopers clan description, they've updated it, so it says Reddit Troopers is a Town Hall 10 and Town Hall 11 war clan. Gone is Town Hall 9 from their description, and I imagine that's intentional. And if you're watching Jake's videos from One Hive, he's constantly talking about how he wants to make the move to Town Hall 10, and also you see a lot of the guys in One Hive. I mean, about half the battlefield now is Town Hall 10 as well. That's an unfortunate thing, since Town Hall 10 still didn't get the balance that you wanted in an update, and I'll go into that in a second. But if I was a Town Hall 9, here's a few things that I am a Town Hall 9, and here's a few things which I'm looking at from updates. I mean, number one is that you can now kill anything in a CC, any enemy CC, apart from a Lava Hound and a Golem. You can now kill it with 2 poison spells. So the addition of an extra poison spell or a dark spell in your clan castle means that if a dragon pops out, you can kill it with 2 poisons. Now, a key with that is to not drop both poisons at once. You want to stagger them. When the first poison nearly runs out, you've got to drop a second, otherwise you won't kill a dragon. And watching this video here, watching Seven's attack, here's another really cool thing you can do at Town Hall 9 now. The addition of that 1 extra spell in a clan castle means that you can now Earthquake Zap 2 air defenses. So do you see that? Just a second ago, Seven took out 2 air defenses before raid even started, or before he even got any air defense of a kill squad, just with 2 lightning on an air defense and 1 earthquake. Another little hack is that if air defenses are close together, you can get both air defenses of 1 earthquake, then just use 2 zaps on each of them. That will take out 2 air defenses without having to spend 2 earthquake spells. So then you can have 1 in your back pocket, like a poison or something for a clan castle. But you see, I think watch this video, you see how easy it is now with that Earthquake Zap hack, eh? I mean, it is crazy, look at this. So Seven's taken out 1 air defense of his kill squad, 2 with a spell, and he doesn't even need spells to rest the raids. Look how he just swarms the entire base of his balloons. It's not even close, it's not even difficult, the guy's not breaking a sweat. I wouldn't be surprised if he was just watching some TV or something while he's doing this attack, because it is over, and if that extra 30 seconds on the clock, who gives a shit if your hound busts or not? I imagine he's got 1 unbusted hound. I can sort of see it hovering over gold storage there. But I mean, he's got 30 seconds on the clock to clean up anyway, his heroes and everything. So that's always an exploit to look out for, as the Earthquake air defense thing. Zap. The other one is that if you take 4 earthquakes to a battle now, so usually when you took 4 earthquakes, it was at the expense of 2 of your non-dark spells. But now if you take 4 earthquakes to a battle, you can take 3 dark spells out of your slots and 1 in your clan castle, and that leaves you space for 3 non-dark spells, so 3 normal spells. Before you could only carry 2. So with addition of that extra spell, it's made for 4 earthquake strategy a lot more feasible, I think. When the update was coming out, all these YouTubers were saying, oh, it's the end of Town Hall 9 and yada yada yada, it's going to be so easy now, and I was thinking, oh, but surely Supercell will give the buildings an HP buff. Surely we're going to see, I mean, in previous updates, what we saw is that when it came out, there was a few favourable things, like when I introduced the poison spells, the dark spells, but to balance that, they added extra hit points onto defending buildings. So you look at something like the Archer Tower. It used to be a 1-for-1 trade on a balloon for an Archer Tower, now it's a 2-for-1 because of the hit points they added. But I checked after the update, and it turns out they added absolutely nothing this time round. So there's an intentional lack of balancing from Supercell, which I suspect is to kind of get these people who are sitting at Town Hall 9, like myself, to upgrade to Town Hall 10, probably even 11. Spend some gems while they're doing it. Which is unfortunate. I'm just hoping that Town Hall 11 is balanced since since it looks like it's going to be since every other place in the game is completely unbalanced. Which brings me on to Town Hall 10. There was nothing in the update which would balance out Town Hall 10. I mean, okay, you get an extra 30 seconds on the clock, which may mean that you can let your queen walks and things like that run for longer, but overall it's still the same hard game at Town Hall 10. You still got infernos and real intense DPS, and you know, it's pretty much, if it's a well-designed base, if you execute well, you can do a brimstone and get 2-star 65%. If you don't, then you know, there's pretty much no chance of getting a 3-star unless you're a genius. I don't think extra 30 seconds on a clock is going to help. One other thing that happened with Town Hall 10 though is that we've given Town Hall 9 a free spell, so it makes, in terms of your clan's strategy, it makes it a lot more feasible for your Town Hall 9s to come up, hit a Town Hall 10 for 2-star, and then it means that you've got your Town Hall 10s attacks in a bag. You can use them for cleaning up Town Hall 9s or having 3-star attempts, for example. So there is a little bit of change if you're in Town Hall 9, Town Hall 10 war clan. Your 9s can definitely come up and use some sort of brimstone thing with a freeze to get a 2-star. Maybe minions run outside to collect a percentage points, so you get your 50%. So it does free up your Town Hall 10s to either clean up for your Town Hall 9s or go crazy and go on 3-star attempts. So I suppose that's one little thing that's changed. Either way, it's pretty undesirable to be a Town Hall 10. I mean, 3-stars are few and far between, and cleanup isn't easy either. Town Hall 11, I mean, I'm playing some footage in the background, and we're still coming to terms with Town Hall 11, as you can see. In that last video, Kiwi did some crazy thing with over 100 minions, all protected by Grand Wardens. It worked in his favour that time. It didn't work in his favour next time he tried it. I'm going to refrain from saying, you know, here's ultimate strategy for Town Hall 11, or you should use your Grand Warden's ability when your hogs are about to hit a double giant bomb, and then you can make them invincible, and then hogging will be back at Town Hall 11, because the truth is, I really don't know. I don't think many people know what the new Town Hall 11 meta will look like, what base designs will change to, what troop compositions will be used, if a 3-star is even feasible. For that sort of stuff, I'd actually recommend, and I hate to say this, Chief Pat's channel. He seems to have a strategy where you're using level 3 witches combined with your Grand Warden, and the HP buff that your skellies get from a witches means that they don't die in one hit, and it makes the strategy look quite overpowered. So he's doing these hocus pocus type things with a Grand Warden, with level 3 witches, and instead of skellies going down to like 1 mortar bomb, it takes 3. So that's a little bit on Town Hall 11. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Yeah, I mean, it's my thoughts and updates. One thing I will say is, watch the videos of the top war clans, and they'll give you a sense of how this is evolving. I remember when Lava Hound came out, everyone tried doing this Lava Hound dragon thing and concluded that Lava Hound sucks. But it wasn't until about 2 months later where these top war clan guys started figuring out how to path them with loons, and that whole clockwise, anti-clockwise thing you see with targeted loons on the defences, that looting actually became a thing and was really quite overpowered. So there is hope for Town Hall 11 yet. I reckon it's going to take 2 to 3 months to digest what strategies we can make, and it will be the likes of the top clans, in particular probably the modders, that will come to grips with how to best use the stuff effectively in attacks. I mean, the thing with the modders is that they can do 100 different attacks on one base in a war, so they're naturally going to be able to experiment and get up to speeds of how to best use these things. I'm not advocating modding, definitely don't mod, never would. I think that modding's crap, hate modding in community. But if you want to get a sense of where, you know, how to use these new troops, your Grand Warden and all that sort of stuff. I reckon it's going to be a modern cleanse that will be finding it out and paving away the earliest, which is unfortunate. Anyway guys, hope you enjoyed the video. I'm going to bring you another one today, or maybe later in a week. And then after that, I got a really special video. We did our first arranged war thing, and it was really cool. We got some awesome attacks to show you guys, so I hope you enjoy that. Anyway, I waffled long enough, gone over 10-minute mark. I will catch you later.